Hey guys, we are at the brand new terminal at Vilnius Airport, ready to kick off our journey to Dublin. The new terminal looks modern and quite spacious, but there is one little thing that I did not expect. First observation, according to the staff worker of the airport, there are no ATM machines in the new terminal. So now I'm walking outside to go to the old terminal of the arrivals to find an ATM because I need to take out some cash. Alrighty, we got some cash secured and now it's time for security. It was quick, no stress, and we're officially airside now. Time to relax a little before the flight. Narbutas Lounge is located on the second floor of Vilnius Airport. Let's check out what the lounge has to offer. They have quite a nice variety of foods, from pastries to beers and wines in the fridge. There's some oats over there, more snacks like chips and local rye bread. Also, you can get some spirits, beautiful glasses to pour them into, some juice, sparkling and non-sparkling water, some sodas, and a fridge with salads, sandwiches, hummus, carrots, and some local salads. I went for a tuna salad and some carrots with hummus. There's also a tea and coffee section, which is quite nice. Almost everything you need for a quick, satisfying snack or meal. Alright, since we're starting this adventure in style, it's time for a little bubbly. Nothing like a glass of champagne to make the moment feel extra special, right? That was so perfect, the salad was so fresh, and honestly the carrots and hummus were a game changer. I'm feeling ready for the flight now, so it's time to make our way to the gate. After boarding gates, we got into the shuttle bus that brought us directly to the plane. Okay, so it's a little windy out here, but luckily I've always got my scarf and hat. So we are officially in the air, and I've got to show you something. The bathroom on Ryanair is so small, I'm literally touching the wall just standing here. Alright folks, it's been a smooth flight, 2 hours and 50 minutes, and we have landed in sunny Dublin. Dublin is a non-Schengen airport, so we're going to passport control. Everything was super quick, and voila, we're in the car with my auntie making our way to her house. How beautiful is this? These little stone walls are everywhere and they just scream Ireland. Driving into a brand new estate in Maynooth where my aunt's house is. It's such a lovely area, so peaceful and beautifully laid out. It has such a nice community feel. We dropped off our stuff and honestly we didn't want to waste this beautiful weather, so we're heading into Maynooth town for a little walk. The air is so fresh and everything just feels so green. Yep, we saw Next and we could not resist going inside to buy something for a 3-year-old. Like, look at this. How cute are these little outfits? I mean, Leah's going to love this. I swear, kids' clothes are just way too adorable to resist. We then came back to Main Street Maynooth and took a nice stroll on the main street. Maynooth is actually a student town because there's Maynooth University. So there's around 10,000 students living in Maynooth. We walked down the street, we passed some local eateries, bookshop, we saw a cool double-decker bus, and then we headed to local Centra. Centra has all the necessities for an Irish breakfast, like pudding and bacon and ham and tomatoes and mushrooms and milk. So everything you need to make yourself a nice Irish breakfast in the morning. And this is almost 6 p.m. now. Can you imagine? We got everything we needed, so we decided to head back home to my aunt's house. But before that, we just took a little seat and enjoyed the sun once again. Diego showing the Polish beer that he got. It is sunny, but it is still chilly. It's only like 8 degrees, but look, everyone's wearing like tank tops. On our way back, we stopped by to check out some property prices, and the prices are indeed quite high because Ireland's going through a home crisis at the moment. Seeing a girls' school brought back memories of when I used to go to a girls' school in Dublin. We came back home to this fresh prepared dinner. And then my cousin Archie wanted to show us his pet. And yes, it's a snake. It is quite friendly, like it doesn't really bite, But still, a snake as a pet, that's quite unusual in my opinion. But hey, Archie loves it, and that's the most important. So it's already pretty late, but Mark insisted we couldn't miss seeing Carton House. So here we are out for a late night walk in the dark. I was already tired, but honestly, I'm so excited for this. Carton House is a historic mansion and estate located in Maynooth, County Kildare. It dates back to the early 18th century and was originally built as a grand residence for the influential Wingfield family. Today, the Carton House is renowned as a luxury hotel and resort with a golf course, spa facilities, maintained gardens, two championship golf courses, and it's also a popular spot for weddings and special events. The estate's combination of history, natural beauty, and modern amenities makes it a unique and captivating place to visit, and I can really see why so many noble events over the centuries, including political and social gatherings, happen there. It's so, so beautiful. Thank you, Mark, for taking us around. I mean, sometimes it's the spontaneous late night adventures that end up being the most memorable. Don't you think so? I mean, Carton House, it's truly something else. Definitely, if you're in Dublin and you get a chance to visit it, it's totally worth it. And just before we headed home, we decided to stop by at the bar because it was still open and we grabbed ourselves a pint of Guinness. Well, I didn't, but the guys did. But I took a nice sip. And the service was great. We got these complimentary nuts for free. That was such a nice gesture. Thank you, Carton House. Alright, I think we've had enough adventure for tonight. Time to head back and rest up for tomorrow. Good morning. We're starting the day by making a proper Irish breakfast together with my aunt and her adorable 3-year-old. My aunt's a pro in the kitchen. She's already got the sausages and bacon sizzling, and I'm here helping with the mushrooms. We're actually getting everything ready for the full Irish breakfast: sausages, rashers, eggs, black and white pudding, mushrooms, beans, and of course some white toast on the side. Oh, and don't forget tomatoes. And just look at that. That is a one hearty breakfast. If you haven't tried the Kerrygold salted butter yet, you're missing out. Breakfast was amazing, and now it's time to head into Dublin City. Dublin has changed over the years, so it's time to take in the city's energy. We've parked by Marion Park, one of Dublin's lovely green spaces. It's a perfect spot to start the walk. Next up, St. Stephen's Green Park. This park is right in the heart of Dublin, and it's actually such a peaceful place to walk and soak in the atmosphere. Every corner of this park has something different, whether it's the stunning flowers or the swans in the pond. You can really tell why it's a favorite spot for both locals and visitors. Dublin is definitely so much greener compared to Vilnius. Look, people are already lounging on the grass. Right as we step out of the park, here's the St. Stephen's Green Shopping Centre on our left. Perfect for a bit of shopping if you're in the mood. And straight ahead, Grafton Street, Dublin's famous shopping street lined with stores, street performers, and all sorts of energy. It's like the pulse of the city. I love this street. Dublin is full of these hidden gems, like small, charming lanes that offer a completely different vibe. Like this George's Market, for example, known for its local food and produce. It's a perfect stop if you're looking for some authentic Dublin flavors. And almost in every corner of Dublin there's an Irish pub or a whiskey distillery. And here we are at the famous Trinity College. This place is history. It's one of Dublin's true gems. Founded in 1592, it's home to some of Ireland's most brilliant minds and of course the famous Book of Kells. The campus is absolutely beautiful with its classic Georgian architecture and sprawling green lawns. Straight ahead is the tallest sculpture in Ireland, the Spire, 120 meters tall, standing right by where we're about to get our lunch. Yes, this is traditional Beshoff fish and chips. Everything's freshly made and the portions are huge. And trust me, you'll be full after this, but it's worth every bite. It's crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. Just look at that. It's perfect. And oh my god, don't forget to have vinegar with your chips. It's the best. Diego has never tried it and he's trying it for the first time, putting some salt too, and it's so yum. Alrighty, thank you, Beshoff. Now let's hit the streets again and see where the rest of the day takes us. Of course, it's the Temple Bar, most famous neighborhood for nightlife, culture, and great pubs. You can't miss the live music, and a Guinness is a must. Sláinte! Guinness just tastes different in Ireland, and trust me when I say that. The streets here are lined with pubs, street performers, and little shops selling everything from souvenirs to local crafts. Here I'm showing Diego around the clock room. It's a cool spot where you can come chill, play games, and just relax. If you're into comics, pop culture, or just cool stuff in general, you have to visit Forbidden Planet. It's a fun shop to walk around. Diego was so intrigued. He didn't want to leave. They've got everything from the latest graphic novels to limited edition action figures. Alrighty, time to head to Lucan, the town where I grew up. You can use a leap card to travel, or you need to give the right amount of change, which is 260 as of today. Our bus is approaching and the journey will take us around 45 to 50 minutes. Here I'm stepping into the bus and I'm going to drop the right amount of change into that box, and here's my ticket. Voila! Yay, we're on the second floor of the bus. This is my favorite spot. It has lots of space and a great view of the city as we drive out towards Lucan. So Lucan is approximately 12 kilometers west of Dublin city centre, but the ride takes about 45 minutes. I don't have a video of me and Sarah because I just wanted to enjoy this special time with her, but we grabbed some bacon fries and made our way to the Lucan Demesne Park, which is a beautiful park located in Lucan, with lots of lush green spaces, historical ruins, river views, playgrounds, and of course wildlife. Look at these cuties. I spent the remainder of the evening with my friend, her boyfriend, and Diego. Alright, so this is next day and we're heading back to Vilnius today, but we've got a bit of business to take care of before we head out. I need to get my Irish diploma apostilled. Everything went so quick and we are already at the Rolling Donut. I'm so excited to give these donuts a try. Look how delicious they look. What flavor do you think we went for? The place definitely lives up to the hype, and pistachio flavor it is. So good. Our bus is at 2:58 p.m. so we still have a bit of time to kill. We're making a quick stop at the Kilkenny Shop. It's a fantastic place for all things Irish. I always love stopping by when I'm in town. Okay, it's time to catch the bus back from Pearse Station. We're grabbing the air coach to Dublin Airport, Terminal 1. It's funny how fast the city moves. Everyone's got somewhere to be, but it still has that laid-back Irish charm. It does depend on traffic, but the trip to the airport from Pearse Station should take about 25 minutes to the airport. The M50 motorway is so handy. We've had some great luck with the weather too. So here we are in Dublin Airport, ready to head back to Vilnius after an amazing stay in Dublin. A quick stop at the lounge before the flight after we have passed the security. And ready to board the plane. It's always bittersweet leaving a place that you've enjoyed, especially that Dublin is my home. It's a place where I grew up. Dublin is always a truly unforgettable experience. So much rich history, so many vibrant streets, friendly faces, and cozy pubs. The city has so much to offer. If you've never been to Dublin yet, I would definitely recommend for you to visit. It's a place where every corner has a story to tell. Every moment feels like a new adventure. Dublin never fails to leave a mark. Thank you for always making me feel at home. Until next time, Dublin.